Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is Angelic Ray coming to you at Angelic Soul 11, and I'm so excited to be here with you all. We're going to give it some time for people to come in. I am going to be doing the collective reading for November 30th, 2020, the collective full moon eclipse in Gemini. So we're going to do the collective as a whole first, and then I will be getting into the different zodiac signs if we have enough time, which we will. So let's get started. I am going to pull two different tarot cards and then an oracle card. I did pre-shuffle the deck already. I'm just getting warmed up again. Collective reading. What should we look forward to in regards to this full moon? For the full moon eclipse in Gemini, November 30th. Excuse me. So we do have the card of Gemini here. We have the Lovers card that came up. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Four of Needles here, which is the Four of Swords. I feel like this is going to be a deep mirror reflection energy for us as a collective, really getting in tune with stabilizing our emotions and our minds together, really allowing us to be in that medium space, in that center, as opposed to being biased with any information that may come our way. Definitely bringing some security in here. I am feeling like this is a rejoicing of self and collaborations. We have the Six of Presents here, which is like the Six of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this is going to be a balance, a karmic balance of bringing in that harmony, of bringing in the prosperity and the abundance that's equally yoked and matched with you. All that you have put out, like all the hard work that you put out, you will be returning back and receiving. That is what I'm getting. This is going to be a big moon for really allowing yourself to release what it is and allow yourself to have that space after you release to receive. So it'll be more of just allowing yourself to really, like, maybe you're gonna be staying home for some of you, and it's gonna be more nurturing energy is kind of what I'm getting here. I am getting balance. This rewards, the rewards that's going to be coming in, that's equally yoked. It does feel more tangible and realistic here. This could be something that you were manifesting. This could also be in regards to if you're in a relationship, Things just kind of really being an even give and take. Maybe somebody's gonna, switch roles in a sense. Maybe like, maybe the wife had been overworking herself, and it's gonna be a time for her to kind of just like relax and nurture herself while the husband goes and do more work, or vice versa, the husband taking a break and the wife, and that's obviously if you're married or just in a relationship, just kind of like almost switching roles is what I'm seeing here. Being able to see the other person's perspectives here. So this can be like, maybe if you were just always looking at the positive things, and there's, maybe you're all of a sudden surrounded by some negativity. It's more for you to kind of see the beauty in that negativity, is to see what good can come from this, and vice versa, kind of show your light in that dark space, and vice versa, allow for you to learn that lesson. A lot of communication is going to be happening during this time. It does feel like telepathic communication more so it can be like, even if, in a mundane level, maybe you don't really believe in like magic in that way, but you have a curiosity or something, but it's like all of a sudden you're thinking about somebody and they call you, and you're like, oh, I was just thinking about you, or I was just, and they call you. That's you receiving that telepathic communication from them. For others of you, this is that you're probably going to start receiving like unions. Either this can be with a partner, like one specific person, or this could even be like soul tribe family is kind of what I'm getting, where it's like you're finally coming into terms, coming in connection with those that are equally yoked or better to the vibration in which you have been trying to access for some time here. That's a lot of cards, so I'm not going to take that. I would definitely say get some grounding energies in at this time. I'm feeling a lot of matters of the home is going to be playing a part here. This could be for some of you that's in school, that you're like taking a break for this week, for that week, for the holidays. I'm also seeing here, this could be like planning for the holidays, and maybe somebody here like just bringing in, maybe bringing in things that you don't necessarily have to bring in at this time. So like be sure that you are buying like what it is that you need, or that you can put yourself in a position of getting what it is that you want in a way that's going to not just nurture you, but nurture everyone else around you. Can I get my water? Because I'm so thirsty. Give me one moment. I need to drink some water. First, there's gonna be many paths for different people here. What is this 7? This here. So there is gonna be an abundance over here, a flow of abundance here. So if you're feeling like, oh, there might be a problem or something, like if your problem is that you have too much, that's kind of a good problem to have, because all you got to do is let go and release. And that's kind of what I was getting in the beginning here, was like releasing some stuff so that you could allow what it is that you really want to come in. Let me get here for the Lover's card here, please. It does feel like a lot of blessings are going to be coming in for a lot of you here. I'm getting a lot of, this could be physical, tangible gifts, and this is also going to be like spiritual gifts. It depends where you're at in your practice. I feel like for those of you that are going to be meditating at this time or taking some rest, they're going to receive both. You'll receive both here. Yes, and there's going to be a strong need to transmute some energies moving forward here once you release. As stated, going into that space of being in the middle, and allowing yourself to really transmute and transform, really tapping into your deep inner magic with yourself, allowing yourself to have like that dominion. This is also like that divine feminine, and she's holding two skulls here, which is funny. So again, she's fully alive in the middle, like she's in the water, and she's like, I can see through both sides of the scale, and I'm able to transmute the energy into whatever frequency I need to transmute it if it's no longer serving. This could be maybe releasing, having that dominion. Definitely allowing yourself to really tapping into your personal power, into your personal gift. Allow yourself, again, that receiving energy is very divine feminine energy here, and having dominion over the energies that surround you in order for you to really tap into the abundance that's going to be an abundance of power. But the reason is it's really important for you to tap into this dominion energy here is to claim your sovereignty, to claim your authority, to make sure that if there are any spirits around you, maybe some of you may be feeling a bit confused of where it is that you want to go, that spirit of confusion needs to be transmuted. You need to put authority, put your foot down the same way you will put your foot down with another individual who may not be serving you, is the same way you put your foot down with thoughts and spirits around you that may not be serving your highest and greatest good. It could also be that maybe you're just having an abundance of overthought and you just need to like calm down. That's not going to be for all of you, but what I am getting for all of you is needing to release of some spirits, some thought forms, maybe things that once worked for you in the past is no longer working for you now. So we have apathy here, and this is okay. So you can possibly be, or someone here watching could possibly be like some form of an empath, and they're saying rather than you be consumed by other people's energies, allow yourself to see have the perspective of knowing what's your energy and what's other people's energy. Sympathize where you need to sympathize, empathize, and have that knowing of what energy is yours and what energy isn't, and what to release and cut cords from, and remove and transmute, and have dominion and power, like using your authority without shame here, is gonna be really, really important for you during this time. Also, not allowing certain like anger or maybe other people's like frustration or bothersome energy get to you. One more card, please. Revealed here. So things that was once hidden will be revealed here. I believe that this is going to be like your inner power. We have overcome in the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like whatever energies may have been causing any type of confusion is definitely going to be bringing you revelations the moment you decide to no longer be in a space of confusion. When you claim your clarity, when you claim you transmute the energies around you that's not serving you for your highest and greatest good, any spirit of lack, any spirit of confusion. No, you have your epiphany. You claim your epiphany. You claim the clarity. You claim the all-knowing energies to be activated and fully aware in your system, fully conscious from your subconscious, to be able to make the decisions that you have to make. This dominion energy is your free will. It's also you using your discernment properly here, without that confusion here. And because there's gonna be, I feel like, if you have been trying to unpack certain spiritual gifts, you are going to have those spiritual gifts revealed to you, okay? And it's gonna feel so powerful once you have released whatever it is that you needed to release. It is now transformed. Boom, your energy is gonna be ascending really fast, and it's gonna feel overwhelming. You might feel a lot of sacral energy spiraling up to your other chakras, just like starting to shoot up. So if you have to like purge or anything like that, allow the purge, because your spiritual gifts is gonna, it's what's happening is purging everything that is no longer energetically serving you out of your system, and allowing for all that was dormanted to be unlocked in you and start to arise and be awakened. Now, you may feel like strong energies in that space, and so it's going to be important for you to stay kind of balanced. This is where the Four of Needles is coming through, for you to make sure that you're staying balanced. And the Four of Candles here, the Four of Wands, is that celebration, right? That celebration of the internal home being balanced with the masculine and feminine energies within yourself, and still needing to do the work. Like now you're stabilized, you're centered, you finally found that mediumship within yourself to be balanced again with the Six of presence here, the Six of Pentacles, allowing that even masculine and feminine energies to flow in you, so that you can unpack the paths that you wasn't even maybe expecting or ready for. And I'm gonna take a oracle card now. I keep saying this. I think this is a shaman deck. Is this a shaman deck? Yeah, it is. Okay. Because I keep feeling like that shamanistic energy right now. So what oracle card of closing advice for this? And then we got we got 3 cards, and then I will get into the different zodiacs. Ooh, this is beautiful. So we have the Beloved here. So I do feel like for some of you, this is going to be coming into a union with another person. If you're already in a relationship, this is definitely the relationship with yourself and the relationship with others ascending for a greater change here. So allow the changes to happen. It might take, it might be a few days where things might seem a little bit out of the norm that you're used to, because it's actually transmuting and transforming into a greater space here. I'm also, for whatever reason, I know these are hands and this is a heart, but I'm actually seeing like a panther here. So this could actually be allowing yourself to really see beyond the veil. I don't know why I feel like I see the nose and the whiskers. Yes. So it can be that maybe your senses, again, we did get with like the being an empath energy. So your senses might be a lot more heightened than what you're used to. And so be aware of that. You might have a stronger level of sensitivity at this time. For some of you, this is going to be emotional purging. And for others of you, this is going to be receiving that emotional support that you have been looking to receive for the longest of times. Things are definitely going to start changing for the better. Okay, is what I'm getting with that. Then we have the spiral energy with the number 50. So this is also another 5 here. We have, this is all 5 is changes, travel, travel, freedom. It's very mercurial. So Mercury energy. So is the Lovers. The Lover is Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury energy here. So a lot of mediumship abilities. I'm with the spiral, this reminds me of like a labyrinth. Maybe you might want to do a releasing ceremony or ritual in a labyrinth and walk it, and when you get to the center, emotionally purge, mentally purge whatever it is that you need to purge in that space, and then transmute the energy that you have released, and call back your specific power to have dominion over all that is gonna come your way, so that you overcome all things, so that you are no longer in a space of fear, and now you allow yourself to go up the spiral in a way that is going to be more freeing, is what I'm getting, more clear minded. You will know more or less how your brain feels, how your mind feels, how your emotions feel. You're now, it's like maybe certain things are going to try to revisit themselves, but because you would have released whatever it is that you needed to release, you're now able to have that different perspective that we were talking about, and not be in a space of having that empathic ability of having to feel what other people feel, but having the epiphany of knowing how to deal with that, or how to view it, whether you want to leave it, accept it in your life, or leave it behind. It's gonna be like that revisitation for some of you, and really knowing how to move forward with that. And then we have the hummingbird here with 26, which also breaks down to an 8. This again, it brings me to that 6 energy and that 2 energy, the balancing of the polarities together. Again, for some of you, this may be either you're gonna be tapping into some shamanistic energy, or you're gonna be around like shamanistic energy, or maybe even receiving some guidance from a dear loved one. For some of you, this could also be spiritual communication that's gonna be coming in. This feels very loving and nurturing. This feels very supportive. It's also gonna be like the little things matter more. Like, sometimes it's not about what is big and what's like big name brands, or the biggest presence in the room, or it's the smallest gestures are going to bring the biggest changes. So this could also be maybe having to evaluate, because I do see the moon here, and this almost look, the hummingbird almost look like, I see a whale, I see a mermaid, I see a phoenix, I see an owl, I see a peacock, and this is just supposed to be a hummingbird, but I see a lot of different beings here. So if any of those animals resonate with you, maybe tap into those, maybe get a journal and write down what they mean to you, what do they symbolize to you, what are their characteristics, and tap into that, and then maybe do some research after and see what else you find in regards to their naturalistic habitat, their naturalistic characteristics, and is there something there for you to tap into. I'm also getting a lot of sweetness and sugar here. Maybe somebody has a lot of sugar and you might want to change to like honey or something like that. I don't know why I just got that. I'm also getting a lot of water elemental energy here. I do see the snake, and it does look like 2 people kissing in the moon here. So for some of you, this is gonna be a full moon that is going to actually unveil. It's gonna unveil for some of you some feelings that maybe you didn't have before, you didn't pay attention, you didn't really feed, and that can work both ways here, which is why it's going to be important to have that perspective at this time. So that's going to be for the collective energy here. For some of you, you may have birds This does feel like communication's going to be coming in as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the zodiac, and because it is Sagittarius season, it only feels right to do the Saggies first, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to clear that. I'm gonna put all of these cards. Hello and welcome to everyone that just came in. If I'm not reading the comments, it's just because I'm just not trying to mess up the flow, so please don't take it personal. We're about to I'm gonna do 2 cards, 2 tarots, and a oracle card for each of the zodiacs for this full moon eclipse here. All right, y'all little spontaneous mofos, right? I'm gonna tap into them Sagittarius, that fire sign. What is you made so what I'm actually getting right now is that you can either be like a Sagittarius sun, moon, or Mercury energy is kind of what I'm getting that I'll be tapping into. So this is going to be for all of the zodiac signs. Whatever sign I say, this can be your sun, your moon, or your Mercury sign. Take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. We're going to do Sagittarius first. We have the Fool. So the first card is pretty much the energies that you could expect during that. The second card is going to be the advice, and then the oracle card is going to be just like the final outcome. So we're doing Sagittarius right now. So for some of you, this Saggy energy is definitely talking about allowing yourself to explore some new paths, some new things that you weren't really allowing yourself, having that new perspective. And for some of you, this is definitely like some recklessness energy up in here. So really pay mind to what is spiraling back into your life. Is it something that's serving you, or is something that's not? More or less, you will know it's not a matter of being confused here. I see you being guided by spirit definitely to move forward into this newness, into this new path without fear. There's a lot that you're going to unpack and you're gonna learn, and things are gonna be fresh and new to you here. And you love philosophy. Sagittarius energy is all about that learning and expansion and growth here. So this is definitely going to be a time of growth, of newness here, and allowing yourself to really tap into that energy for this moon here. Could also be that possibly you're gonna be asking for something new, or you're gonna finally access something new that you had been asking for. So what advice can we give for the Sagittarius and this Fool card? It is a major arcana card. So this is, where one door closes, another door opens. And maybe, one journey had ended and now you're starting a new journey, a new project, a new time. It is a lot of your birthdays. So it's a new year, right? Looking at things from a new point of view. And really saying, you know what, being grateful that you had turned a new cycle, a new wheel, a new cycle, a new time, a new age. And so that's kind of what I'm getting with that. And so because of that, for some of you, it might be some recklessness here, and you don't want to really tap into that side, but learn from that. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. I'm just the messenger here. And again, stability here. So we have the 4 wands in the collective reading here. Some of you are really trying to manifest a new place to live. You're really trying to manifest a new foundation for yourself, and all this newness is definitely, so this is the number 29 again, that like your masculine and feminine energy is being centered and birthing that new space with yourself. So that 29 also breaks down to a master number 11. So it's gonna be really, really important for you to listen to your intuition at this time. You're really going to be walking into something that is really serving you in a way that's gonna bring you stability here, Sagittarius. So I'm super excited for whatever projects you have going on. This can be maybe taking a risk into a new career without fear. Maybe you were scared, maybe you lost your job, or you're about to start a new job, or you left one relationship, or whatever the case may be. This is something that Spirit is telling you, take a leap of faith. The recklessness is not, so taking a risk doesn't have to equal recklessness. Being still and not taking a risk could also be something that's reckless, because you could be blocking your own blessings or hindering yourself from that growth that's going to bring you stability, just because you might be fearful of something. Being reckless could also be that maybe you just always drinking or always smoking, or whatever the case may be. I'm not judging nobody's lifestyle. You do what you will. I'm just a messenger again. But maybe that's your path, that you do that all the time, and Spirit's now guiding you to say, you know what, maybe you need to just like chill just a little bit, so that I can bring you all these fortunes, all these gifts your way, and bring you that stability that you have been wanting. For some of you, maybe you were like homeless, living in your car or something like that, and you're finally getting to a new place of moving. Whatever it is going to be different for all of you, but this leap of faith here, this new transition is going to lead to stability here. Okay, so now we're going to pull an oracle card for the final outcome for Sagittarius here for this full moon in Gemini, full moon eclipse here. And it may not necessarily come in the way that you think. This is why some of you might kind of feel a little bit confused. But I feel like your answer is yes. If you have a yes or no question, the answer is yes. And that flew right out. Haha. The Time Master. Okay, so it did fall in the challenging position. So this means for some of you, it is going to be a matter of... Okay, so time is always now. Time is a funny thing, right? The reason it fell into the challenging position, and this is the number 57 here, which is 12, breaks down to 3. Oh, we have a second one. I didn't even know I was sitting on it. Ah! This is so funny how the magic happens, right? And this is also child here. So the child is the number 7 here. The child did come out in reverse as I was sitting on it. So for some of you, this is take your time. Don't necessarily rush what it is that you're trying to birth. It's going to take time. Your answer is yes. You will birth that which you want to birth. But it's going to be in the timing that it needs to be. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. But it is time for you to start taking the course of action. It is time for you to do the movements and take the risks that you need to take, and not be in a space of fear that's going to be holding you back. This is why the Time Master came out in the challenging position. Some of you are waiting for when's the right time. Oh, perfect timing, divine timing, divine timing. Divine timing is now if you get your ass up and do it. Period. Sorry. That's just how it came out. But I'm not really sorry. So we're not doing that here today. Hello. I'm also seeing the number 8 here, even though it's not necessarily here. So this does tell me about the like destroying to build. You know, it's a matter of so it came on the challenging position because again the timing is going to be a little bit different for some of you. Some of you is going to be really fast because you've already acquired what it is that you needed to do to start building, and so now you built it and it's like you completed that task and now you're up to, so it could have been that you was building a business and now you know you're upping a new level in that business, or you're adding something else new, or you're gaining the clients, or maybe you was working on a certain project and now that project is coming to the completion. So again, this is going to be different for some of you, and that's why like the child was in reverse, because this also feels like a completion for some of you that is leading to that new beginning here, for that stability. And for others of you is definitely like, okay, now is the time to stop doing nothing and start doing something. Okay, so that is for my Sagittarius. We are now gonna do the Capricorns because I'm gonna do them in order. Okay, but relax, and we have the spiral come on here. Hello everybody, welcome. Please say hi and shout out where you're tuning in from. If I'm not looking at your comments, I apologize. I'm just staying in the flow. And again, if you're just coming in, the zodiac signs that I'm doing is going to be for either your sun, your moon, or your Mercury signs. Here, I know that's not always like common in what you see, but hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna clear this energy. Yep. So we're gonna go into the Capricorns collective reading here. What should they look forward to for this full moon in Gemini, full moon eclipse in Gemini here. That's a lot of cards here, but I'm gonna take it just because. All right, y'all. So in this case, because we have 3 cards that came out, and I did say I was just gonna do 3 cards for everyone, I am gonna end up pulling a shaman card. I'm just not gonna do the other deck here. So we have the Empress here. We have the Empress along with the King of Presents here, all right, which is the King of Pentacles, and we also have the Fool card again here. So this is definitely like, this is mother father vibes here. Well, actually this is the mother, the father, and the child. That doesn't surprise me, y'all, with this Capricorn energy here. Okay, this is definitely birthing that creativity of really, so some of you may actually be trying to conceive a child here. If you are, I feel like that is going to happen really fast, really fast. This is a very fertile time. For others of you, this is definitely spending time with family. This is really having that nurturing energy, things going up to the next level. Again, a lot of prosperity and abundance coming in here for you, Capricorn. Things are definitely going to be shifting when it comes down to your masculine's energy here. So this can be whether it's your internal masculine energy or the masculine energies around your surroundings are definitely going to start to shift. They're going to start to recognize like that goddess energy within yourself, or you're going to start recognizing the goddess energy within yourself and start taking that direction of embracing that inner goddess energy to really reap the rewards of that which is long overdue, is kind of what I'm getting here. I'm also feeling like this is receiving a lot of guidance from spiritual guidance here, to utilize that in a way of not just nurturing what it is that you want to grow, but having the financial stability also to move forward in the way that you need to move forward. I am going to pull. So this feels like a very abundant moon, for many of you that's tapping into this space right now. And we had the spiral. I did feel the spiral earlier before. It did come out in the collective reading, and then I, like when I was doing Capricorn, it wanted to come out, and I put it back in the deck, and it flew out again. So, Capricorns, if you're having a hard time letting go some thought consciousness, or looking to manifest, I feel like this is definitely a strong time of manifestation for you. This is a strong time of bringing in all those ideas that you had in your mind into the physical, into the tangible here. This is really what it's like. Maybe, you know, the Fool card here, you may have had to cycle into a new space again, maybe even redoing something that you used to do, but in a new way, not in the same old way in which you once knew it, in a new way, with your new perspective, with your new body, with your new skin. Okay. And for others of you, this is just completely, this could be a career change. This can definitely be you just taking yourself out of one space into a whole completely new other space, whether it's moving from one state to another, or it's you know, changing. I feel like this is definitely a change of course, a change of path, for some of you here, where you're going to have, it's that change is coming with direction. Okay, and all it's gonna take is for you to submit to your own self, like submit to your higher self, submit to your divine support, and allow yourself to birth that. Allow yourself to really tap into that creative space, be in that happy space. For some of you, this is also like some ascension. This is, I'm getting like new spirit guides might be around you. That's definitely gonna cause and again, this reminds me of the collective reading, having that dominion, like whatever you don't like, you can definitely, you know, learn from it, of course, see the beauty in everything. But you don't have to keep that. If you feel like it's holding you back, you don't have to keep that in your life anymore. Because I'm definitely feel like this is even like a change of attitude. It's maybe new characteristics that you're going to be tapping into. And so, definitely, Capricorn, allow yourself that change. Okay, again, this is for Sun, Moon, or Mercury energy. I feel like this is gonna be a lot more communication, maybe a little bit more social than you're used to, but it's gonna first come with like maybe a few days of isolation to just kind of recharge yourself and really get that deep introspection with yourself, and really just like purge, release. But I feel like you've already did the purging and the releasing. So again, it does depend where you're at, in your spirituality, in your growth, in your physical life, you know. And when I say purging, you know, it can be a physical purge. Maybe it's, you know, things that you ate, you know, whether it's throwing up, it's gas, or it's, you know, it's flushing your system out here. This could be emotional. This could also be maybe just getting rid of some, like decluttering some things here to have like that clearer mind. I definitely feel like it has a lot to do with you bringing in, like projecting what it is that you want, not necessarily to manipulate others, but to manipulate the elementals around you and within you to work in your favor to birth what it is that you've been wanting to birth. You may have some really good ideas that you have not allowed yourself to really show out to other people, because maybe there was some fears. Well, drop that fears, let it out, because it's definitely a good time for you to show the world what it is that you have to give them and what you're made out of, Capricorn. Okay, so that is your reading. And now we are going to go into Aquarius. Am I getting that correct? Yes, I am. Sun, Moon, Mercury for this full moon in Gemini. Aquarius, y'all got some good energy right now. I feel that. And look at y'all are known as the water burial, though y'all are air signs. And y'all got the King of Potions here, all right, which is that water energy, right? So definitely Aquarius is balancing the emotional with the airy energy, right? Because y'all are always in your fantasy. I do feel like this is actually some revelations that's going to be coming in when it comes down to grounding some things in, being more realistic with your emotions, because let's just face it, Aquariuses can be very emotional, but they don't necessarily always show that, and they can be very detached at the same time, but they're very nurturing here. So you could be a father or an expecting to be a father here. What is some advice? What is the advice here with this King of Pentacles here? King of Pentacles. Okay, that was for somebody. King of Cups here. King of Cups, King of Potions here. Okay, I'm also getting some alchemy energy. You could be an empath here. So if you are not necessarily a man, okay, you can definitely be tapping into more masculine energy, and allow your logics to feel what it is to be emotional for just a moment, to balance out that masculine energy with the feminine energies here, because Aquarius, this could either be, maybe there was some manipulation around you, in a sense where this guy or this person, right, could even be a female, right, looks at emotions and logically manipulates the situation into their favor. And then they use, because they know how to read energy. Okay, I'm getting two kind of things with this here. This person, or some of you here, wherever you are, Aquarius, you can be a master magician in manipulating the waters, and manipulating air, manipulating currency, manipulating emotions. And this could be for the good or the bad, quote unquote, right? Because nothing is good or bad, it just is. This person knows that it just is, and they're really in tune with it. But right now they're asking you your spirits are asking you to utilize it in a way to bring harmony, rather than destruction here, because there might be some Aquarius here that just really Aquarius that really might be manipulating other people's energies to just kind of get things their way. And it's about the collaboration right now is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, we have completion here. So for some of you, again, and it's funny because I keep seeing that circle here. And we have the number 9 here. What I'm seeing here in this circle, I'm seeing it like womb space. I'm seeing it like connectiveness here. All right. So it could be that a lot of the rewards, some of you is that you are going to be a father. Okay. And maybe you were, manipulative in one way, and the moment that you see your child, your child like completely dispels you of that like manipulative energy, and awakens you into a new you, into a new space where you start shedding old skin and you are having a rebirth with yourself. This could also be a feminine or female, a female who is birthing something new, and maybe she was emotionally manipulative with others, and now she's being called to really have that empathic or that empathy with herself and with others. I also feel like this is about some forgiveness here, Aquarius. Maybe there's someone that you need to forgive, or just needing to forgive yourself for whatever situation. Maybe you were a little bit manipulative in your past, and now you're wanting to be another way. Or maybe you was just really cold, and all of a sudden you're feeling warmth in your heart, you're feeling more empathic, you're yes, that's what I'm getting. Like, it could be a new beginning for some of you, where you're starting to tap into some emotions in ways that you didn't. Also, this reminds me of the collective too. So for some of you, you're gonna now be tapping into empathic energies of the collective, of the people around you in your cipher. And it's gonna be important for you to balance that out. And Aquarius, you are the water barriers. You are, balancing the mind and the air and the waters all together. And you're always like, thinking, futuristic ahead and everything like that. It's just allow yourself the space of being here now, and really allowing yourself to feel out what it is that you need to feel out, so you could release whatever it is that you need to release here. Because I feel like there's a lot of potential here for greatness to happen, but it's going to happen through feeling it out, through allowing the emotional purge, or allowing the emotions to arise. You got to feel it to heal it, right? And for some of you, it's also, if you're an Aquarius and maybe you were extremely emotional, it's for you to really learn how to emotionally manipulate yourself to shift your emotions. Maybe you're a person that was dealing with emotions in a way that was really toxic, or maybe it drove you to anger, or it drove you to depression. And it's for you to feel out those emotions, learn from it, and shift and release that, and put it to an end, complete your cycle of that emotion and bring it to another space. And that's, you're tapping into that. So however it resonates for you, Aquarius, is how it's going to resonate for you. You know where you're at in your journey. You know if you emotionally manipulate others. You know if you need to start emotionally manipulating yourself. You know if you're like starting to feel feelings now. Maybe you're starting to feel feelings for somebody that you didn't really have feelings for before. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, what is this thing called love? Or what is, allow that expression to happen, is kind of what I'm getting here. So we are going to go into Pisces. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Can I get music, please? Thank you. I am going to get water. It's just a flow for me. Pisces. What can Pisces look forward to for this full moon eclipse in Gemini? And again, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Mercury. And we have the Page of Presents here. So this is definitely some self-reflection going on here. It does feel like some happy times here is going on. I feel like this could also be a sleepover for some of you Pisces here. What is the advice? What is this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, connection here. Okay, so Pisces, you're definitely being asked to tap into yourself on a deeper connection in a deeper way here. Some deep reflection is what I'm getting. Some deep reflection within yourself that's going to bring you some connectivity with the people around you. I'm also feeling like this is going to allow for you to tap into your inner child energy a little bit more. It could also be that you're going to be having a strong dream state here is kind of what I'm getting. That's the advice. What outcomes here for Pisces? So definitely pay attention to your dreams. All right, so we have the Moon here. Now, Pisces, in the connection card, the first thing I saw was water and the Moon here. Okay? And you are definitely a water sign. This could definitely be that you are, by you tapping into your inner child energies. Oh, yes. A lot of channeling. You're going to be channeling a lot here. Your connection with spirit is going to get a lot stronger. A lot stronger. A lot of stronger psychic abilities here. A lot of prophetic dreams in a sense here. Oh, for some of you, you're finally going to be experiencing like an awakening here that you was not anticipating before. Like you thought you knew spirituality until you know spirituality, and you're about to find out what it is to be like spiritually connected in a deeper way with the divine feminine energies here with the collective. So the Moon, allowing yourself to go through different phases, right? Allow yourself to go through different phases here. For some of you, this is also you might not be sleeping a lot at night. Things might be keeping you up and you're wondering like, damn, why can't I sleep? And you're feeling like high creative energies at the time. So allow yourself to maybe write them down. Sleep is going to be important for you too, because you're gonna need rest, because I do feel like a new sense of creative energy is gonna be flowing. However, it's gonna happen for at your timing, Pisces, right? But this is also gonna be for some of you, like if you're not really feeling so creative just yet. I'm sorry, guys. So I might have to do a part 2 with the other zodiac signs because my phone is going to die and I do not have my charger nearby. So expect a part 2 so that I can do the remainder signs. Or can you charge it for me, please? Hopefully it doesn't die. I think we have a savior, right? They said that in the time of Pisces, they came with 2 fish and they served thousands. So there you go. We came with a charger and we're serving you all. There you go. Okay, Pisces. So part of what's going to be keeping you up at night is that self-evaluation that needs to happen, that deep shadow work, right? Because the Moon also is about secrets and revelations, and that which needs to be coming out of the dark. So this could also be maybe letting go of some addictions here, because I'm feeling for some of you that there are some addiction things that have been going on here in this time, to really ask yourself, why are you addicted to these things, or where's this behavior coming from, or why do you may feel like you have mood swings and stuff like that. Really ask yourself, really get to know. Going into like deep shadow work during this time is going to be important for you to really deeply connect on a further level, because it's like your world as you knew it is changing. Like, I know the Tower card is not here, but it definitely feels like this is like, this moon is going to shift your perception in a greater way than you ever thought possible. And you allowing yourself to be open-minded to this new connection with yourself is really going to help you move forward in life. It's like, if you have to like pause for a moment, it's only for spiritual evaluation, to better your mind, to better your emotions, to get grounded, and to really, really move forward, Pisces. Okay? So, I'm so hot. I need a sip of water. Give me a moment. What's after Pisces? Is it Taurus? No, Aries. My bad. Aries finna fight. Aries is like, oh no, hold up. Where did I go? Where's Aries? I'm sorry, Aries. All right, this time, I said I wasn't going to say sorry, but this time I'll be apologetic because, you know, Aries, y'all got it. Y'all got it, Aries. Aries just in time. Oh, that's why. Hi. And look, I wasn't reading no comments, but Aries was like, nah. Hold up. And I'm super hot up in here. I need a sip of water. Hold on, Aries. Y'all lit. Okay, Aries. This is Sun, Moon, Mercury for Aries for this full moon eclipse in Gemini. What to look forward, what can you expect, Aries? It does feel, yeah, feels very strong. We have the Temperance here, which is Sagittarius energy. So while the moon is in Gemini, we are in Sagittarius season here. And this just feels like the alchemist here, Aries. This is going to be a strong time for you to really allow yourself to tap into that alchemy within you, that all the hard work that you have been putting out there to transform yourself, really allow the philosophy and expansion to really move you into creating something new with yourself. Turning things to gold, excuse me. Really getting to that place of finding that perfect balance is really it feels like it almost feels like it's something that you're like, I need to master, but it feels like you got it. It feels like you got it, to be honest, Aries. I'm also feeling like, I don't know why, I'm so drawn to Sally's red hair. So listen here, Aries, all right? I don't know if that's going to be that you might be a little hot-headed, or that you might want to dye your hair red, or wear a red wig, or like a red hair scarf or something, to maybe that might be some of the alchemy that you need to play out. Maybe on certain days you might not. Let's see what the advice card is here. Because for some of you, it's going to be different. I feel like it's allowing that blood. It feels like blood circulation going higher to the higher chakras. Not necessarily that it's about like to root chakra necessary, because this feels like it's an even balance of like there is an alignment here. It does also feel like tapping into certain magic. Maybe there's a spell that you wanting to do for yourself. So this might be someone who practices here. What is the advice for the temperance? All right, y'all like trying to talk way too much here. Calm down. Hold on. I also feel like for some of you, this is coming up with like you might really be trying to conjure up a technique to help someone else heal, so you can be, maybe you help heal others. Definitely like seeing what works and what doesn't. Really coming into balancing. Okay, some of y'all are feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. This was the abundance card came out earlier, but it was upright. Here, Aries, it is coming out in reverse. So for some of you, this could also be like if you practice yoga, maybe just doing some inversions to bring that blood flow up, right? Allow yourself to have that blood flow moving forward, moving up, to kind of stimulate the nadis in a certain way to really bring that alchemy. Because maybe you chewed up a little bit more than you anticipated, and now you're trying to like balance out your time with your schedule, and you might be tired, and so needing that, allowing yourself to be at that perfect balance, right? That's kind of what you're working at. With the overwhelmness, I want to tell you, Aries, not to overthink your finances here, because abundance is in reverse and is more an overwhelm. This tells me that maybe you're overthinking about your finances and how you're gonna get things done and how you're gonna bring in, this is what you're trying to manifest, like what can I put together to bring in this spirit of abundance and this, that, and third. But it might be coming out of space of fear or something like that. Let that shit go and just believe that you are already paid and it's already yours, and keep doing the work. Because I do feel like whatever it is that you're looking to manifest, that you're overwhelmed about, your spirit guides got your back and you got your back. You are working really hard. And Aries, y'all are goal-getters. Y'all are goal-getters. Like y'all, but at the same time, y'all can overthink at times, and that overthinking might not let you get the proper amount of rest that your body may be asking you at this time, so that you can also receive what it is that is due to you. Hold on one moment. Aries here, definitely grounding. I feel like maybe somebody, it may not be you, it could be you, or it could be someone around you. That's too many cards. There's too many cards. Aries, Sun, Moon, Mercury for this new moon, for this full moon. Maybe something's gonna happen in the new moon for this full moon in Sagittarius. All right, so this fire energy, fire is gonna actually stimulate. Okay, because there's some things when it comes down to Gemini energy that you Aries really don't be liking at times. It can be maybe there's a Gemini actually in your cipher that you really don't like, or there could be things that will occur during this full moon that it might overwhelm you. It might stress you out a little bit. It's gonna be important for you to keep your balance, is what I'm getting here. Okay, we have the owl here, so having that deep wisdom, all right, allowing yourself to see the bigger picture, allowing yourself to really breathe through the journey, breathe through the experience. Know that things are happening for you and not to you. We do have here the journey, and it is the number 29, which breaks down to an 11. I was gonna say 10, but what's funny is this is a number 10. So I feel like you're getting so close to completing a cycle, but there might be certain loose ends that you have to tie up, certain things that you're trying to put together, or you're still trying to like write it into play here when it comes down to your journey. And Aries, you got this. You got this. But it's better to get the rest when it's time for you to get the rest. I don't even feel like it's gonna be a long rest. But it's gonna be you know how sometimes them cat naps be like the perfect naps, like, oh my god, it was like 5 minutes but it felt like 3 hours. You know, that's what you need. It might be 3 days, but if you don't take those 3 days, then it might end up being like a month, because now you're running your battery. I am also feeling Aries, that you might be overextending your energy at this time, and like that's why you're feeling overwhelmed here. But I do feel like that, you know, spirit has your back for sure. I am feeling that like there's things in the matter of the heart here. I am feeling like there's a masculine, a spirit guide around you that's helping you heal. This is feeling a lot of like healing when it comes down from, you know, and then we have the 10 to the 11. So definitely honor your intuition, honor this new beginning. You know, allow yourself the balance between the masculine and feminine energies. It could have been that, you know, you are tapping into one energy more than the other, and it's about balancing that out correctly here. I feel like there's a strong need to like protect your heart, but I feel like allowing that vulnerability is gonna like stretch you out and like have your wings open, and you're gonna be flying free after, you know. I do feel like there's gonna be a lot of love and nurturing energies that's gonna be coming around you as well. This could also be that maybe you receive some news that really is gonna, it might have shooken you up a little bit, and you're like, like, I don't even want to work today, but I have this on my schedule. Like, you know, I just gotta like convince myself to get through this. And spirit is saying it's okay to take a day off if you need to take that day off, to really honor what is in that heart space of yours, so that way you won't feel so overwhelmed, and then you can go the next day to work or whatever the case may be. This could also be that I feel like you're helping someone. This could be helping someone to maybe you didn't want to help this person. Maybe in your heart you just didn't want to go there. So you feel like you have to protect your heart. And spirit is saying like, listen to your heart. Okay, don't feel like you have to be defensive, but don't allow the ego to get in the way of the wisdom that is higher. Use your higher wisdom when it comes down to this here. Use your higher wisdom when it comes down to your energy. So it almost feels like picking and choosing your battles, or picking and choosing who you're extending your energy to at this time. So that you don't feel drained. And there's no need for you to feel drained, because you are a cup. You're actually a full cup. And you need to let that water overflow with just a little bit, so that way you can like give it the space to maneuver the way that it needs to maneuver here. Maybe on the days that you really you can't take work off and you have to get work done, then you utilize like the color red. Maybe burn a red candle. This is also feeling like, you know, Aries, don't blow yourself out. Don't blow yourself out, because Gemini is air energy, okay? And too much air can blow out a fire. And too much air can really feed a fire. So it's really about that balance for real. It's really about that balance for real. So that way you don't, you know, because if you're feeling tired, we know this. Like, if an Aries or a fire sign is like feeling tired, they're feeling overwhelmed, and then they're feeling pressured, and just like, if they don't just blow out, they're going to explode. And that is not something that you need to do. It's about using your higher wisdom and really allowing yourself to not take, maybe is not take things so personal. There might be some things in your journey not to take so personal. I do feel like you are a love warrior, okay? And, you know, Spirit is saying you're wise. You got this. You're an alchemist. You know how to tap into that spirit of abundance, to that spirit of love and joy and happiness. And, you know, the only way that you stop resisting your own self is kind of what I'm getting. Stop resisting your healing, the healing that this moon has. So maybe it's just taking time to just like the full moon for yourself. Maybe that's the day that you really need to just tap into the Gemini energy. Tap in, look at where your Mercury is in your chart. Look at where your Mercury is in your chart and really tap into that energy for the full moon here. That's really going to help you alchemize what it is that you need to balance in your body, and really listen to the mediumship inside yourself for that message, Aries. And I feel like that's something that we all could, if we could all do. If you don't know your Mercury sign, go look for your Mercury sign, regardless what your sign is, y'all. Okay, so what we did, Aries, Taurus. I did Pisces already. So we're going to do Taurus. I'm sorry, Aries. Yeah, I got your message. And let me try to see. Hello, greetings. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I was trying to do them in order, but you know, sometimes I'll just be doing what I be doing. So, hopefully that resonates. If it doesn't, you leave it behind. You do what you will, right? Taurus energy. This is for the full moon eclipse in Gemini. So this is whether your sun, moon, or Mercury is in Taurus. Oh, Taurus, that's a lot of cards. Sorry. They're coming in. Stella Blue. No barking, okay? Thank you. Be a good girl. Sun, moon, and Mercury of Taurus for this full moon eclipse in Gemini, Sagittarius season, Gemini full moon eclipse for Taurus. What can they expect? Oh, 2 cards came out here. So we have, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So we have the 5 of Needles, which is the 5 of Swords. And then we also have the 6 of Potions, which is the 6 of Cups here. So this is definitely, this can be surrounding like family. This could be, maybe you're fighting against, like, maybe, you know, Taurus, sometimes y'all just be so stubborn. You know, sometimes y'all be so stubborn, and Spirit is saying, like, stop being stubborn, all right? Like, all that bull-ish, right? You stop being bullish, like, let that shit go. That is the advice here. So the advice is allow yourself to feel the innocence all over again. See the beauty in the full collective reading. You know, there was something along the lines of allowing yourself to see the beauty in that darkness, right? So rather than feeling like you have to fight with everybody, or feeling aggressive or defensive or stubborn in that way, Taurus, allow yourself to nurture yourself by really gaining a different point of view, and go through things with a form of curiosity instead of a form of always feeling attacked, or maybe feeling like you gotta bully other people. Taurus, here I'm feeling like there's some childhood traumas that you really have to look at the other side. I feel like there's some deep wounds here that you've been struggling to let go. You haven't really let them go, Taurus, and it's time for you to really honor that peace of mind with yourself, to really nurture what it is that you need to nurture with yourself, Taurus. Don't be so hard on yourself. And it's okay to say, you know what, I'm really being honest. You have to be honest with that, because this boogeyman that you're trying to fight here, and you feel like, oh, well, I'm gonna kick your butt and I'm gonna win every time anyways, and this, that, and the third. Like, you're fighting a fight that, the boogeyman's just gonna go right back up your nose again, and you're gonna have to pick another fight with a booger. Like, let it go. Allow yourself to just blow your nose and say, you know what, that's something that happened. It's something that happened, and I need to allow myself to know, how can I learn from this experience in a way that, and this is not going to be for everyone, right? Because I feel like some of you have learned from childhood traumas, and now you are starting to tap into that energy. We're going to pull an oracle card, the Shaman oracle card, for the outcome here for Taurus here, just to kind of get a better, because I feel like it's two different things. Like, some of you are still picking a battle with your childhood memories. Yeah, you have all the magic in you though, and Spirit is saying, rather than fighting with your past, allow yourself to tap into the magic of renewing yourself here, allowing that inner child to spark that creativity within yourself. Maybe you're allowing old things to come, or maybe old things are coming up and is affecting the way that you work, or affecting the way that you think, or affecting the way that you feel about your certain circumstances, present circumstances, when those old traumas shouldn't have a space in your life, with how you gonna create things now, Taurus, because you can be very, very magical here. Okay, Taurus, we do have the magic card and the number 33 here. So I feel like this is believing in yourself. Really allow yourself to believe in your magic, believe in your power, and know that whatever it is that you want to manifest, you can create it. Just stop blocking your own blessings. Stop trying to fight it's almost like there's a resistance here. There's a resistance of things from the past. Okay, it's like things that, if you're gonna be tapping into past energy, tap into that nostalgic energy that was very fruitful and happy and curious. Tap into your curiosity and allow that creative curious space to get you into a deeper space where it's challenging your thoughts in a way of expansion, right? Allow yourself the freedom to change. It doesn't always have to be about what you have always known things to be, right? Because that could be the booger that you're picking, is a consciousness that you had been tapping into your whole life. For some of you, this could be religion, right? Maybe you grew up in a certain tradition, you grew up in a certain religion, and now you want to explore something different. And you might be struggling with that, and that can bring, maybe there was some traumas in regards to your spirituality, and that's why you got into that space, Taurus, whatever it may be. More or less your life and what is needing to be healed in that space here. But I do feel like this is in regards to allowing yourself to stop resisting the changes within yourself, to really tap into that self-forgiveness, to tap into that self-love, to really just honor the inner child within you, to nurture everything like a child around you. Go into things with curiosity as a child, and sometimes it can be like watching your own children, or learning from your children and reflecting of how that may look, in your life, to create a deeper magic within yourself that you wouldn't have maybe thought about before had you not like been the observer in that situation. Not live in the trauma and put yourself in a misery, but be in a space of really allowing that to help you grow is what I'm getting. Okay, Taurus, so that's gonna be your message here, and that's gonna, it may or may not resonate for you. It is what it is. I'm just a messenger. Okay, so who do we have? I was gonna say Cancer. No, that's too. Where are we? Taurus. I'm so hot. Where we at? Taurus. Gemini. Yeah. All right.
The tip of the left.
Am I bugging? No, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have my wheel behind me, but I should just take a look real quick. I'm gonna Pisces, Aries. Oh, I did that right. Taurus, Gemini. Yep, Gemini. Oh, so I didn't skip it. I was just on time. See how I be flowing? Just gotta fill me out. All right. All right. I should know this, but when I start getting hot, all right. Geminis, this your moon. So this is gonna be for sun. Okay, I'm too loud.
No, just in case there's a little noise, just come on.
All right, so Geminis, this is for the full moon eclipse in Gemini, and this is for sun, moon, Mercury in Gemini. What is the collective reading for sun, moon, Gemini for this full moon eclipse in Gemini? November 30th. There we go. This is your moon. I told you this is your moon. A lot of secrets and revelations. This is definitely going to be, y'all Geminis are gonna get a whole bunch of downloads. Let me tell you, I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of downloads. It's a lot of magic here. Y'all are gonna be hypersensitive during this time. This is gonna be a really impactful here. I do feel like if there's feeling like some confusion, that's not gonna last long. You're gonna get some deep revelations here, Gemini. So don't worry here. I do feel like this is gonna bring some attunement, some upgrades here. What is the advice for the moon, please? This is a major arcana here, so this is gonna be a major moon for you to do some real deep magic. This is also, I'm also getting be extremely mindful of your words, Gemini, because you will be spell casting for sure. And then we have 232. Okay, so those numbers may resonate. We have passion and connection here for your advice. So Geminis, follow your true north here, okay? Look at what your Mercury sign is. Look at your north node here. Together the collective is going to a north node, Gemini, and this is definitely a strong moon for you. So I am going to finish this up, and then I'm going to have to do a part 2. So Gemini, I'm going to do a closing card for you here. What is the the outcome for Gemini moon? Definitely follow your passions. You are fully connected. This is definitely going to bring things into your favor here. I'm going to take this one. That's a lot of cards here. We have the Rainmaker, the Gatherer, and the Corn. So this is going to be, this is really going to be different for each and every one of you here. We have the numbers 21, 42, and 10. So with the Gatherer, what I'm really getting is this is, you know, you gathering your thoughts, you gathering, even being social with other people, allowing yourself to be social with other people, or gathering a collective of information, gathering information. I really do feel like this is you watering, like, so the Gatherer feels like the seed, with the Rainmaker is watering that seed, and the Corn is the abundance of that seed. Literally, like, you are creating the garden in which you have been wanting to create for the longest time here. And this is definitely going to come with some work here. This is going to come with allowing yourself to have different points of views here, gathering all the information. Geminis love research anyways. You love researching, you love gathering information and putting that information out in a way that's going to be most beneficial to you. So this definitely feels like, if you are a Gemini, allow yourself to, if you had already planted those seeds, just water those seeds and watch it take its course to grow. This could also be that you will be reaping your harvest during this time, or this could be that you're starting to plant your seed during this moon. You know where you are at in your collective, in the collective reading. So I thank you, Geminis. I thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I do have to go. And so I will be doing a part 2 with the other remainder signs from Cancer. So next we have Cancer, Leo, and what else did I Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio will be in part 2. Okay, y'all? I love you. Peace, love, and harmony.